Good afternoon and welcome to News Live on the Voice of Liberia from the nation capital Monrovia. This news is also live on the Voice of Liberia 89.7 in Kakata-Mangibi County and 90.7 in Bangat-Bone County. It is also live via online radio at www.voiceofliberiaradio.com. I am Mafida anchoring this afternoon edition of News Live on this radio. On our first development, President Joseph Boakai has, with immediate effect, suspended Madam Edwina C. Jackpot, Mr. Ishmael Akin Sayed, Mr. Joel Towon T. Thomas, Mr. James Bawie, and Mr. Osborne K. Tix, chairperson and commissioners, respectively, of the Liberia Telecommunication Authority for allegations of questionable financial transactions and other malpractices at the LTA. That's the LTA. The President has at the same time requested a comprehensive audit of the LTA by the General Auditing Commission to investigate the allegations at the LTA. He urged the suspended officials to cooperate fully with the GAC as they undertake the investigation. The Liberian leader expressed confidence that the investigation will reveal any financial impropriety and help identify corrective measures to prevent such occurrences in the future. The LTA is a critical institution responsible for regulating the telecommunications sector in the country, and the institution should uphold high standards of integrity and accountability in carrying out its mandate. The suspension of the chairperson and commissioners is a clear indication of the President's confidence in his administration commitment to ensuring that LTA operates in the best interests of the Liberian people. The President has emphasized that his government is committed to promoting transparency and accountability in all sectors and urge all public officials to uphold the highest standards of integrity and accountability in carrying out their duties to the Liberian people. Mangibi County Senator Nathaniel McGill is requesting an additional US $1 million budgetary allocation for the C.H. Renning Hospital in the 2024 draft national budget. Senator McGill called on the plenary of the Liberian Senate to consider his plea ahead of the debate on the legislative instrument, which is currently before the House of Representatives. Addressing legislative reporter Thursday at his Capitol building office in Monrovia, the lawmaker recounted that public health facility was caught by fire in 2021 and some cash was allocated for its relocation in the county. According to him, in 2023, former President Joshua made available some funds for construction of the hospital, but it did not take effect, noting that unfortunately he said that the reconstruction fund is not captured in the 2024 draft budget. Senator Mangill, who formerly wrote the plenary on the matter, stated that following the engagement from House Speaker Fonati Kofad and Senate Pro Tempore Nyomli Kanka Lawrence, both have assured him that the reconstruction project of the hospital will be captured in the budget. He emphasized that his voting on the record for the passage of the current draft budget will be cleared if those major health priorities preferred are considered, adding that nothing on the contrary will vote against. Noting that something on the contrary, he will vote against the passage of the instrument.
So we requested for additional $1 million so the project can commence. Because C.H. Renning is the only referral hospital in the region. And Mangibi is a very strategic county. So it's our hope that at the final conclusion of the budget, C.H. Renning will be captured. And those will be conditions that will lead me towards voting for the budget. It will be difficult for me to oppose the budget when those things are already captured. So I just told you to brief the press. Another other issue I want to ask the Company Against Public Work. You've also been following that of the issue of health. As you know, C.H. Renning Hospital got ran in 2021. Some money was allocated to relocate the hospital, and the hospital was relocated. But it's just relocation. Then by 2023 budget, money was allotted by the former president to make sure that they start building a new hospital. And the proposal then was that a turnkey hospital, a hospital ready to be operated with everything inside, would be somewhere around $6 million. And 800,000 was allocated during the last budget for the project to start. Unfortunately, the project did not start, and we didn't see it in the new budget. So when the new budget was submitted, see Rennie, in terms of the building of C.H. Rennie new hospital was not mentioned. And I'm very grateful today that after lobbying the floor, both the House of Representatives, the Senate Pro Tem have been very magnanimous in working with us to try to make sure that our C.H. Rennie thing is done. And so that we wrote a letter today, and you saw the response from the Pro Tem. Both the House of Representatives, the Senate Pro Tem have been very magnanimous in working with us to try to make sure that our C.H. Rennie thing is done. And so that we wrote a letter today, and you saw the response. And I'm very grateful today that after lobbying the floor, both the House of Representatives, the Senate Pro Tem have been very magnanimous in working with us to try to make sure that our C.H. Rennie thing is done. And so that we wrote a letter today, and you saw the response was not mentioned. And I'm very grateful today that after lobbying the floor, both the House of Representatives, the Senate Pro Tem have been very magnanimous